Hi everyone, this is Diane. Thank you for coming to my pretty pink cottage today, where we will be working on these two journals called Garden Girls. This one is named Peaches because this is the girl that is growing peaches. And this one is called Cherry because she's growing cherries. Well, I've got quite a bit done on these journals. I did quite a lot yesterday. Didn't do a video on it. But before I forget, I'm going to set these aside because I got a Happy Mail yesterday and I opened it. It's a small box from Germany. I opened the box and I peeked in it, and then because it was late afternoon when I got it, and I didn't want to make a video that late, but then when I started looking at it, I thought I need to go through this with you. So it is from my friend Pirjo. Thank you, Pirjo. And I have a note here from her on beautiful stationery. She says she's always thinking of me when she sees pink. And then she said that this is a vintage handkerchief holder. So it doesn't have any pockets or anything, so I guess you would just, place your handkerchiefs in here and then tie it close. Isn't it beautiful? She thought it would make a good journal cover, and I think she's right. It's beautiful. Oh, and then there's another note of something really special that she found at an antique market, so let me show that to you. But the rest of the stuff I didn't look at. But this is kind of a silky cover with these painted roses, I believe. Yep. It's kind of dimensional. It's painted on there, and it's beautiful. And I think that would make a really lovely journal cover. Alright, so inside, oh, I love these. These are apple labels in German. Aren't they cool? Love them. Definitely use those. We have some music here. Crazy Otto's Riff for tenor saxophone. I like the name of that. Down by the Riverside. So, is this specifically about the Mississippi River, or Mississippi Strand, or that's not the German word for river, is it? I don't think so, but what do I know? Because I don't know German. I'm sure that Pirjo will tell me. Some nice music there, and then there's some text in German with that beautiful Gothic font. Two different sets of pages. Thank you. This will be great for collage. And then look at all this pink. Oh, these are the little pieces. I did see these because they were tucked inside of this. And these are the little pieces that she found at an antique market. And look at this. It says DH, my initials. Thank you so much. They are very special, and I will of course use them in my personal journals. From Pirjo, from Germany. Put those in a safe place. Alright, what's all this pink in here? This is some shiny fibers. That's really pretty. Very soft. Very soft. I wish you could feel it. And a printed ribbon. Looks like it's got wire in it. Isn't that pretty? I love that. It's a sheer ribbon with pink butterflies and pink flowers and the pretty green ferns and stems. Or I guess it's just leaves and stems. Really pretty. Oh, I love this delicate little doily. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And this handkerchief or table accent piece with pink and white edging. That's really nice. Very simple and elegant. Here's, oh, I love that. Another handkerchief with pink edging, and it has this pretty thread work in the corner. That is machine done, I believe. Very beautiful though. I just used 3 different handkerchiefs in my journals that we're gonna work on today, so you'll see those. This is beautiful. I might have to keep some of these to use for shabby chic decorating in my home. Here is a handkerchief with some starched lace. And a yellow one. Same thing, but with yellow. Some pink lace. That's really pretty. I'm loving all this pink Pirjo. And this, oh, how pretty is that? Does that match this? Yes, it does. I'm sorry for the noise outside. It's even on a different street, but it's really noisy, at least to me. I hope it's not that loud to you. That is a pink lace. It kind of looks white if I hold it up like that, but you can see that it's pink. It's a good enough size to make 2 pockets out of this wide lace. And these are some fabric squares. I love that. Very shabby chic. Thank you so much, Pirjo, for this beautiful pink bundle with some extra goodies. That was really fun. And it was hard for me to not go through it last night. And then it's 10:30 in the morning. I've had to wait till I was ready to do a video. I love everything, Pirjo. Thank you so much. I didn't know she was sending this. This was a surprise. Pirjo and I have exchanged Happy Mails for several years now. And it's always fun to receive items from Germany. Now, let's get into these books. I have done a lot of work, like I said. So I'm just going to choose one and go through it and do some more. I don't know what I'm doing today. So I'm just going to go through and see what needs to be done and just get to it. This is the one that's going to be in my shop. I decided I'm going to keep the other one. I put a little note on this. It says cherry, so this set of signatures goes with the cherry cover because I didn't put this page or this page in the signatures because I wanted both journals to have as many of the images as I could get in. So there are 6 images within the signatures and then 2 more on the cover. So that's 8 images, and there are 10 altogether. So we each got almost all of the images. So anyway, I put a little note, sticky note on the front of each of the sets of signatures, so I would make sure I put them in the right cover when it comes time for that. So I got the laces on the edges of the pages, and I put some fringe on the second page in each signature, and each fringe is different. This one was a recent acquisition, and this one, actually I think they all were. I think I've gotten them all recently. So it's fun to be able to use them. Okay, let's take one signature. She, I think, goes in here. We did these tags on a video. And I think I showed this on a video. I have all these images that I've cut from I got this set of gardening encyclopedias from Val, my friend Val here, close by me. It's 1972. I was thinking they were from the 60s, but it's just a little bit out of the 60s. So I love these vintage looking images, and I'm using them, and some of them are in black and white. So that's what this is, sewn to some cardstock, and it becomes a pocket. I did some of the line stamping with my corrugated cardboard piece on several pages in each signature, and added the fringe here. There's another one with lines. Some of them I did, like, I made it a solid page of lines, even though, because it's corrugated, it still looks sketchy, which is what I wanted. And then this page just has little scraps of the lines. So I was going for two different looks there. And I did the border punches. I think I would like to do some stamping today, so let me get my stamps gathered here. This is a wide bias tape, seam binding actually, and it was doubled, folded over, so it was to go over an edge. So I put it over the edge of the page and sewed it there. I don't know if I did one in the other journal yet. I think I'll put a pair right here. Well, while I have it out, let's make a wish. I know, I wanted to put something on the edge here. I wanted to have a place to put my playing cards. So I'll probably sew her right here, just for a decorative element. But for now, I'll just paper clip it in. I need a place to put these little envelopes. I only have one fabric flip in each journal. This one has some lines, very faint underneath it. So I have to make 4 more fabric flips, 2 for each journal. There's a lot of space for writing, so that's why I don't know where to put these, because I don't like to take away writing space. Maybe I'll just put one there, and I can put one in another signature. I was going to put them both on one page, but it's not necessary. You could make it a tuck spot. And this has a genuine antique, or not antique, but vintage cigarette card in it with a dahlia. Just have this little scrap of a embossed cardstock, and I could put this here. So I could sew those all together here. I think I'll glue this piece down and then sew the card on. I'm making a pocket out of this embossed cardstock, but I trimmed it down, and I didn't want to dispose of these pieces. So they are here waiting for me to use them in my journal. Okay, now I have some antique pieces that I want to make sure I include. Antique or vintage pieces. Remember when we pulled supplies and I went through my box of vintage ephemera? So I could put this Braille cards, index card piece in there. And I have, these are not vintage, but I could put this in there. Vintage, a postcard. And see, this could be written on, and this could be written on. I might do something to decorate this Braille piece. And this is from 1948. Take notice that possession is demanded of the first floor apartment now occupied by you as tenant at 61 Maple Avenue on June 1st, 1948, at which time you must vacate such apartments. The apartment is desired for occupancy by my son and his wife. Harsh. I like the color with this though, so there it goes. And I could put one of these pieces in here and I'll back it with something to write on. So I did want a lot of blank space for writing. So there's not a lot of embellishment on all of these pages, but I think that there is enough going on. They don't all have to be super busy, right? Now this is another embossed piece that I'm going to turn into a pocket. I didn't do anything to it yet. So I'm wondering if I want to put something on it, like rub something on it to make it stand out more, or just leave it the way it is. I think I'd like to put at least something around the edges. I'm afraid of ruining it because I kind of ruined that one. So I made more. I'm not using that. I think I'm just going to put some vintage photo around the edges and maybe brush it lightly over the top. If I don't like it, I'll just have to make another one. but I think I do like it. Yeah, I do like that. I think I will glue it rather than sew it. I've had this for a long time. It's a Stampin' Up! Piece. So I'm supposed to pull those off and fold that up to make a pocket. And then this goes down in there. I'm not sure I want to use it there though. Oh, I have these to use too. Where's the other pictures? They're not just colors, are they? There's the word green and the word red and the word falling leaves. But yeah, that's the only picture I have. Basket of apples. Oh, I've got some more of these. So pretty. Alright, I think I'll put a guest check back here. And an alteration tag, and I'll probably embellish both of those. Well, let's take a look. Oh, what was this? I really like the black and white ones. But I like the colors too, of course. Okay, so I have some things to work with here. Cigarette cards. Okay. These look like I forgot what they're called. I used to have them in my garden, but I didn't like them. I planted them from seed. Oops. Okay. I gotta text my son. He wants me to come get him. I'm gonna tell him to give me 10 minutes. Sorry about that. I knew he was going to have me come and get him. He's taking my car for the day. Alright, there's that. And, you know, I didn't spray my doilies yet. If I did, I could use a colored piece of doily. I have this one. I suppose I can use a piece of this and then just spray some more. with my colored inks, my spray inks. Just a little digital there. So this is going to be a short video. Sorry about that. I should have waited, but I also have to make lunch for my grandson when he's on his school break. So I just make videos here and there when I can on Sundays, or craft here and there when I can. I'm hoping to have these journals finished tomorrow, but I don't know, because we're supposed to have a cookout tomorrow and I have food prep to do for that. The cookout will be later in the afternoon with my family. That looks cute. And I might put a tab on that, like a little fabric tab. We already have one of these little girls on a tag in this signature, so maybe I won't do that. I can put them in other signatures. I want to kind of spread them out. Look in my flower. Whoops, spilled my paper clips. I'll look in my flower binder. Here's a butterfly. I think these are stickers. That's not a sticker, that's from an old magazine, but that's a sticker. I think these are Anna Griffin pieces. These came out of a gardening book. Those are digitals. And a piece of ephemera. I think it's a Tim Holtz ephemera, if I can get it out. Nope, that's a digital too, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Now, I can use a piece of the dictionary, and it's got a bluebell flower and blueberry and bluebird. So I'll put some blue flowers on it. I had brought in some of my fibrous papers in case I wanted them, so I think this blue mulberry paper will be great behind that dictionary page. And I'll just cut this out. If I'm a little longer than 10 minutes, I'll explain to my son later. He wants my car. I'm sure he'll be patient. That's a pretty blue. Now I know I can make these ephemera pieces that I've just made on this video. I can make another set of those for the other journal, and maybe some for the other signatures too. I think this was from a Reader's Digest gardening book. Alright, I'll ink around the edges of this and add something here. I may move the ephemera pieces around so there aren't two embellished ones in the same pocket. Like, put this in here and move this one over here. Something like that. So, I'm going to let you go now and go get my son. And I'll see you in the next video. We're coming along great with these journals. I don't know if I'll get them done tomorrow. I'm not going to try to rush it, but you know, I'll just do what I can in these 2 days. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Do something creative today. Bye-bye.